Hello everyone, my name's Faith. I'm super excited to be a part of the Get the B online classes. Some of you guys might know me on Instagram as FlexiFaith. So I'm going to be teaching you guys my stretching routine and a few fun stretches that you can do while being stuck at home. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Also make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to show you guys a few partner stretches you can do with your family as well. So let's get on with it. Also guys, before we get started, make sure you've done a proper warm-up, so like burpees, star jump, even gone for a run just to get your blood pumping before we get started on our stretches. Also make sure you have a nice clear space to do your stretching in so you don't want to hurt yourself or anything. And yeah, let's get on with it. Try and reach your head all the way through your legs and stretching those arms out. If you want more of a stretch as well, you can hook your arms around your legs and try and pull your head as far through as you possibly can. And hold. When you're ready, sliding as far down to your split as you can possibly go. If you're not flat, that's totally fine as well. Just have one arm on either side of your leg and hold to where you can. If you are flat, still the same, one arm on either side of your leg, making sure our hips are nice and square, and arch your head back. Once you've got your head arched back, try and lift up that back leg off the floor as well, and hold the stretch. Then try and hold with your arms. When you're ready, try and straighten. Coming back up into your split, leaning forward, making sure you have a nice tall back. Then lean all over. If you can, try and hold onto your front leg and lift that leg up into an oversplit. Or if you have some equipment that you can do an oversplit on, grab that out now. I'm just going to use this for now, just to start off with. And I'm just going to place my leg on it, like that. And then just go back into my split. Once you're in your oversplit, repeat all those stretches again in the split. So, arching back, leg up. If you're finding that still too easy, you can increase the height. So now I'm going to try it with a chair. Make sure that when you're doing your oversplit as well, that your hips are trying to stay as square as possible. Then repeat all those stretches on the other side. Make sure you do both sides because it's so important, especially in the dancing world, to be even on both legs. Alright, once you've done both sides, we're going to start off by stretching our middle splits now. So just a second lunge, one shoulder. Then roll into your middle split, elbows on the ground if you can. If you're not flat, just hold to where you are. If you are, have your arms out or on your elbows. Try and hold your splits for at least 30 seconds or longer. Once you've been holding it for a bit, bring your legs into a stretch called froggy, making sure that your knees are in a straight line and you're not doing this or this. You want to be directly in a straight line. This is my dog, Sadie. And if you're flat in your froggy, you're going to arch your head back. I'll show you guys what it looks like from the side. So once you're in your frog stretch, you guys can see that. You're going to arch your head all the way back. And if you can, try and bring your legs back through a middle split. Once you've done that, just to make sure our legs are nice and warm, do 5 middle split roll throughs. So that would be 1. You're going to do 5. Just a few more basic stretches to make sure our bodies are nice and warm. Froggy. And now take the time to stretch anything else out that you need to. So you might just need to do a few quad stretches, whatever else you need to do. Make sure you're nice and warm, so stretch your wrists out, ankles, and yeah. All right, now for the first stretch, we're gonna be doing a wall split. I'm sure you guys have probably done these before, but if you have a phone or your mum or anyone you know who's at home has a phone, ask if you can use it. Go onto your favorite song. You're gonna try and hold your wall split for a whole song. And what you're gonna do while doing your wall split, I'll just show you guys quickly as well. So I'm just gonna use this cabinet because I don't really have a clear wall at the moment with like stuff not already on it. So I'm just gonna use this. Make sure your bottoms are all the way up against whatever you're using to do your wall split on. And then you're just gonna bring your legs out to second and hold your legs down to push them even further. And while the song's going, just do some flex points going through your dummy point to point and also pulling your legs down to the ground as far as you can. And if you need to break every now and then, just bring your arms down and relax. But try and hold this for a whole song, or even 30 seconds if you can. Welcome to my kitchen. So basically now we're gonna be using like a wall, if you have a fridge or anything just to hold on to, like a bar. Even if you have a bar, that'd be great. I don't, but I'm just gonna be using my fridge handles today. Make do. We're gonna start off by doing leg hold stretches. So I have a few fun stretches to show you guys. Basically, I call this one ice cream scoop. So you're gonna start with your bottom, your supporting leg turned out, pulled up nice and straight. You're gonna do an ice cream scoop with your hand. This is how I explain it to my little ones that I teach. So basically, you bend your supporting leg, you grab your arm, you scoop under your ankle, and then you stretch your leg up from there. That's an ice cream scoop. I'm just gonna move back because I don't even know if my legs are in the frame. So yeah, ice cream scoop up, stretch and hold on your right leg first. You're gonna do 8 flex points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then once you've done that, try and stretch over as far as you can by tilting your hips. Bring it back up, release down softly with the control in the leg, turn around, and do the same thing on the other leg. So ice cream scoop up, making sure supporting legs turned out and pulled up, flex point 8 times, pull over as far as you can, bring back to normal. Even if you can elevate as well, bring down slowly. Now moving on to tilts, same thing, make sure your bottom leg's turned out, pulled up, and then you're gonna bring your leg up through coupe, stack your hips on top of each other like this. Otherwise, if you do this, your leg won't go as high. So make sure you stack your hips on top of each other. Bring your leg up as high as you can, then try and elevate, squeeze and hold, bring down. Then you're gonna do 8 tilt kicks. So going like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aim to try and hit your hand as well, and then turn around, try on the other side. Now moving on to leg mounts, you're gonna start off here. Bring your leg up like normal. I like to hold just underneath my Achilles as well. If you feel comfortable here just working on that stretch, that's totally fine too. Or if you wanna give the leg mount a go, take your arm off the wall to meet your other hand, pull it in as close to your head as possible, hold that. Now for more of an advanced kind of leg hold stretch, you're gonna start off in the center, bringing your leg up like the same as a normal leg hold, whatever leg you're on, depending, I'm on my right leg, my right arm will come in front of my leg to hold back my calf now and pull behind your head, then readjust to where your other hand is and pull over as far as you can and try and hold that. Then try on the other side as well, because it's really important to be even. Also, make sure not to force your leg like too far. You don't want to hurt your groin muscle or your hips, because that's the worst thing you can possibly do. So if you feel like you're getting enough stretch just holding onto the wall, pulling your leg up, stop there. If you feel like your leg's already up and you're quite flexible, then try that previous stretch as well. Either way, just make sure you're using the correct posture, so turned out supporting leg. You don't want to hurt yourself by doing this. I see this so often, the turned in leg, and trying to do it because that's just not good for your knees. So yeah, just be safe as well. Make sure you're really stretched before trying any of these stretches. Alright, so I've got one more stretch to show you. This is more of like a forward stretch as well. So basically the grips are turned, your leg starts turned out. You kick up to grab like your leg hold, but not to the side this time. This is directly in front of your body. You're going to try and stretch up as far as you can, pushing those hips forward. Then you're going to arch your back, pull that leg at the same time as high as you can. It's fine if your leg only goes to here. If you want more of a stretch and you're quite flexible, try and push those hips forward and look to the front while arching your head back. Then try on the other side as well. Same thing, grabbing the Achilles in front, pushing those hips forward, arching back as far as you can. Now moving on to some back stretches for back flexibility. I'm just going to start off with some kicks to my head. So basically, if you have like a chair, if you're using a wall again, that's so fine. I'm just going to use this chair. Start off with the supporting leg a little bit turned out, and you're just going to try and whack your head with your foot basically. If your leg doesn't go that far as well, that's totally fine. Just aim to get to your head. So whack, whack. You're going to do 8 on each leg, by the way. So start off flat foot, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you are quite flexible, you're not aiming for your foot to get to your head, you're aiming for your calf to get to your head. So it should look like this. That kind of makes sense. If not, you're just aiming for your foot to get to your head. Both sides are doing 8, and then you're going to try and releve as well. So releve just looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I got makeup on my leggings. So 8 on each leg, and then on releve as well. Give that a go. Once you've done that, you're going to do bend back crawl. So basically you're just going to go onto the wall, whatever you really have, or your fridge, and you're going to walk all the way down and bend back, then come back up with your arms up by your ears 5 times. So it should look something like this. That's 1. Now we're going to move on to scorpions. So a good stretch before doing a scorpion is called a scale. So basically you're going to have your chair again or your wall, whatever you're using. Have your arm on the wall or chair, grabbing directly behind your ankle, like where the Achilles is again. Stretching your leg up as high as you can, trying to pull up that knee and pull over. Then you're going to try on the other leg as well. Really try and pull that leg as close to your body as well. Once you've given that a go, try it with a bent leg. So same grip again, pull it over, pull, pull, pull. Then try the other side as well. Once you feel comfortable enough to try scorpion, if not, you can keep working on your scales. You can try scorpion. So I'm just going to go through the way that I like to hold, like the grips for my scorpion. Everyone seems to do it differently, but this is just my personal preference on how I like to hold it. There's 2 ways of how I like to do it. So one way I'll show you first is just to grab and then pull up, and the other way is just to catch and extend. But it just depends on how you like to do it as well. I'm going to show you both ways on how to do it. But yeah, so to start off with, you're basically just doing a scale again. So grabbing behind, you're going to reach your arm all the way up to meet where your hand is, here. Then readjust your hand in front of your calf, I think it is. Then from there, walk both hands down your leg as far as you can and try and straighten from there, if that makes sense. Some other good stretches I'll show you guys at the end with like partners on scorpions. I'll show you guys at the end, so stay tuned for that. But if you don't want to work on the catch as well, so basically all you're trying to do is to reach your shoulders back as far as you can. A good shoulder stretch is also grabbing your wall or your chair again, just leaning over and stretching this. Another stretch before you try this one, just to make sure your shoulders are nice and warm, is just to do this and sit back and stretch. Because I feel like scorpions are all about back flexibility, but also shoulder flexibility, because you have to have the ability to reach to catch your leg, so your shoulders are actually going quite fast, so make sure they're nice and stretched as well. But basically the catch one, you're just gonna try and aim to catch your foot with your shoulders like this. It's kind of hard to explain. You kind of just have to do it and try and find where your foot's gonna kick up to. So if your foot's only kicking up to there, your arms have a lot further to go, obviously. So you wanna aim to kick to your head, so you can just catch there. And once I've caught, I'm just gonna, that's way too hard. I'm just gonna show you guys. So you should be looking like that at the moment, grips wise. Then walk your hands down your leg and stretch up. So basically, leg comes up, walk your hands down your leg, stretch over, arch your head back. But yeah, basically that's how I like to do my scorpions. I'm sure you guys will probably have a million other different ways, because whenever I teach these at workshops and stuff, there's always kids who are like, I do it like this and then pull it over. So basically, however you like to do it, give that way a go, or otherwise if your way works for you, that's good too. But yeah, that's scorpions. So this next skill is basically one of, I love this trick. So I'm gonna show you guys first. You guys might have seen it before. So it's a leg hold into a scorpion. I've had so many requests about going through how to do this. So basically you need to have a strong scorpion before you try this one and a strong leg hold. Unfortunately, I'm a righty, but then I scorpion on my left leg. So I had to do my bad leg on my leg hold and then transition into my good leg scorpion. So to start off with, you're just going into your normal leg hold. I'm on my bad leg, don't judge. And then, so your same grips as what I went through before, you're going to bend that leg, your arms come round, you keep connected, you bring your head through this gap here, like that. So it's hard to go slow. And then from there, your hands are quite awkward, but you're just gonna stretch up. Just do it as fast as you can to make it look more impressive. So from here, fast, looks a lot more impressive. So yeah, basically that's just a quick run through on how I do that one as well. So now I'm going to show you guys a partner stretch you can do with someone at home. My sister, I dragged her out of bed to do this. Sorry.
I hate my life.
So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hug them. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And you're going to kick your leg up. They're going to try and pull your leg straight and pull it as closer to your head. You can pull it further.
Holy crap.
Into your head as possible. Hold that stretch on that leg for as long as you can. Then turn around and try the other side as well. And another one you can do with your partner is be up against the wall like this, and they're gonna hold your leg from here. Sorry, my sister wanted to go back to bed and I've got no one else to use. I could use my dog, but that wouldn't really work. So you're gonna bring your leg up into your scorpion position again, and they're gonna hold behind your leg and try and lift your leg up as close to your head as well. Another one that you can do by yourself if you don't have a partner at home is, I'm just gonna use the fridge. I don't even know if that will work. I'll use the cupboard. You're gonna go up into a planche position like this. The more flexible you are, the further you wanna walk your leg out. Hello, Sadie. And you're just going to try and stretch back into a split. Sadie, out the way, please. And then walk your hands up your leg and try and hold that stretch. If you're not as flexible, that's totally fine too. Just bring your leg as close to the wall as possible and try and aim on getting that gap flat. And then walk your hands up your leg and hold. So those are all the stretches I'll be showing you guys today. I hope you enjoyed taking my online stretch class. Thank you for all joining, and I might see you again another time. Thanks, bye.